G'day everyone, I'm Pat from Voodoo Collectibles. Hope you've been well. Let's get into today's video, and it is the grand final edition of Tips and Rips. It is the last video for the year involving AFL. It is here, the final dance. Woo! And it is between Sydney and Brisbane. It is going to be a cracker. Two teams, the last two runners-up from the 2022 and 2023 seasons. Someone will get redemption this year. Who will it be? All right, let's get into the tips portion. Like always, we'll start off with my tips last week. I only picked one of the games right. I tipped Sydney to beat Port. And I did pick Geelong to beat Brisbane, but Brisbane overcame them in the end, and I'm pretty happy about that in the end. So let's get into the tip this week. It's the one tip, the 2024 AFL Grand Final at the MCG, 2:30 on the Saturday in the time slot. It should always be. Never change. I know the AFL wants to change it. Never change it. Excuse me. It should always stay there. So, who is going to win the 2024 Grand Final? Well, that's a hard one. My heart. Let's go this way. There's two decisions. There's the one I think will win and the one I want to win, because there's two different teams. The team I think will win is Sydney. The team I want to win is Brisbane. That I hope that explains it. So my tip for this week is Sydney Swans, but I hope Brisbane can win. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope Brisbane get up, because I think they deserve it. Even though Sydney have been a really good team this year, I think Brisbane deserve to win this year. All right, so that was pretty much it. That is the tip. I've won Sydney. Nothing more else to say. There is a couple other tips I guess I could give. Not to do with the actual win, but I guess in the actual game. So there is also the first goal scorer, and then the Norm Smith medal. So I'll give my tips for those as well. First goal scorer, I reckon Brisbane might get off to a hot start, and I reckon it might be a Brisbane line that scores. I'm going to go with Big Joe. Big Joe Danaher, I think, will kick the first goal. I don't know. That's my thinking. That's what I'm going to go with. And the Norm Smith medal, who is going to be the best player of field? Like I said, I think Sydney will win. So I think it might be a Swan. And it's a hard one to pick. There's a lot of good Swans players there. I don't think Heaney will be able to get off the chain like he usually does. He might have a quarter, but I don't think the whole game. That leaves a couple of big Swans names like Gordon and Chad Warner, who had an enormous 2022 Grand Final and probably should have won the Norm Smith that year. Saying that, I think, it's a hard one. Well, could a forward get it? No, I don't think so. I am going to go with the Chad. The Chad will win the Norm Smith medal. He'll get 30 possessions. He'll kick two and a bit goals, maybe 3 goals, and I reckon he'll run away with the Norm Smith medal. So there we go. That is my tips, I guess, for the grand final. The last tip for the year. I've gone with Sydney. So will I be right? Who knows? We'll soon find out. All right, let's move on to the final rips of the year. I do have a bit of a selection of packs this year. This is the last packs of my collection. So I have 10 packs of Footy Stars, 10 packs of Teen Coach, and I have 5 packs of the Footy Star Hobby Pack. So we will open these up today. Obviously, it's the grand final edition. Got to open up a big selection of cards, and let's get cracking into it. Alright, so I'm doing this video on Tuesday night. So the Brownlow was held last night, and if you haven't seen just yet, as we do pick up a couple cards, the Brownlow was won by none other than Mr. Patrick Cripps from Carlton. Pretty comfortably in the end as well. 45 votes, which is insane. I think there needs to be... I'll just say, I think the votes need to be changed on how they're actually handed out. I think umpires need to stop giving votes, and I think it should be something else. If they go with coaches' votes, or I don't know. It just, I think it's hard enough for the umpires to umpire the game without actually having to vote in the end as well. As there we go, Mr. Paddy Cripps makes an appearance. 45, like I said. That's an insane number. Is that numbered? No, it's not numbered. We'll leave him right there. Yeah. Which one's that? That is the disposals. Well, very apt for Cripps, who racked up a ton of disposals this year. Not to be outdone, second place. Anything from that one? Well, we do have something here. Very nice. Second place, Nick Dacos. 39, I believe, as well. So it's still another record as well. So the previous record was 36, I believe. As we have the number 261 of 599. So they both, first and second, both broke the record for votes. And yeah, it was a very tight one in the end, I guess. All right, we got another footy heads and another card there. Just trying to remember, and I think Port Adelaide, Zach Butters got the third position, getting 29 votes. So, bit of a frog in the throat. Any other year, 29 votes would have almost won you their Brownlow as well. So, looking back at some of the past winners, there's been low 20s. So he would have won that year as well. Nothing in this pack, just a bit of a dud pack, unfortunate. Understandable. They're always in there. Alright, that one doesn't want to open properly. Can we get something from these, I guess, 10 packs of cards? We've got Joe Danaher make an appearance. Mr. Joe, like I said, I reckon he might get the first goal of the grand final. If you want to have a bit of a bet, don't trust mine, don't trust me, or do trust me. Trust me at your own peril. Alright, we've got another footy heads. We've got a fair few footy heads, that is. Alright, we're down to the last pack of Footy Stars base. Flew through those 10 packs. We've only got one. Oh, not the camera. I will steady that. That's nothing new. And we finish on a, hey, very nice, Zach Butters in the, I forget which one that one is, but that is a 260 of 299. So, another numbered card. So, 2 numbered cards from 10 packs. So, can't complain with that. I've definitely had worse. Alright, let's move those off to the side. We will move these, and we shall open up our 10 packs of Team Coach. Let's see if we can finish on something decent from Team Coach. Can the year end on something high? All right, here we go. We've got 2 silvers. We got an Archie Perkins, and then a Mitch Owens. Oh, let's make a pile over there for the commons. We'll sort those out afterwards. There's a massive pile looking at me, next to me. We have an Errol Gordon. Best and fairest for last year. Will he be able to lift the Norm Smith? I reckon good chance. Obviously, you can't tag everyone, so there's a lot of Sydney players that need to be tagged, and if he's not tagged, he will do damage. As we get a gold, best and fairest, Jordan Dawson, and under that, Matty Rao, who had a fairly good polling rate in the Brownlow last night. I think he ended up with like 25 votes, so not bad from the Ginger Ninja. All right, we have next a Star Powers, Sam Doherty. I believe we got that one before, and then a Zach Merritt, who had a pretty decent night for Essendon. So back to the I guess the grand final. As we pull up a couple, another Star Powers and another Scanlons. Like I said before, Sydney and Brisbane are both the two runners-up from the last two grand finals. So there will be a brand new winner this year, and someone will be able to make a bit of a redemption from their loss either last year or a couple of years ago. So I hope it's a really cracking game. I would have gone Brisbane, but the injury to big old, as we go Majestic, very nice, Jared Chad. Looking at the cards, they're telling me to go Swans at the moment, aren't they? Yeah, big Oscar McInerney getting injured last game is a huge out for Brisbane, unfortunate. If he was still on the pitch, I think it might have been a very different story. He's got Tracker and then another St Kilda. What have we got? A couple packs left. Nothing overly special, unfortunately, from the team coach yet. Have we already got one of these? Maybe not. Maybe I'm seeing doubles as we get a Stars and a, put that over there, Alex Pearce, and we are down to the last of the last pack of team coach for 2024. Can we be the last pack of magic in this one? Adam Chera. We've got a Lockie Schultz. We've got Connor Nash. And then just a Jeremy Cameron. So nothing really, unfortunately, special from the team coach in this opening. So let's move all these to the sides. There is a bunch. Oh, I'm going to be sorting these for hours. Alright, let's pile these up over there. We will deal with all of those after the video. And look at the absolute mess that team coach leaves. Let's go. Here we got a trusty little lint roller. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, we're on to the last 5 packs of 2024 Tips and Rips season. We have 5 hobby packs. Hopefully we can get, I don't know, can we get a predictor? It'd be nice. It's probably not going to happen, but it would be nice. All right, what can we start with? We're starting poorly. Just a base pack, just a couple of base. Luminous. All right, here we go. Second pack. Is there something a little bit better? There is not. Unfortunate. Is it going to be a complete and utter dud? These are obviously my last packs from my stash. Did I leave the worst to last? That'd be a horrible way to go out. All right, here we go. We've got a Future Force. I would take that. It's the first one. Should have a number on that one. Very nice. A Ruben Gimby 109. I would take that, being a West Coast fan. I guess a little bit of a upkeeping from last night. The goal of the year and also the mark of the year was also awarded last night. We had goal of the year go to the West Coast, Harley Reid, and the mark of the year I went to Bobby Hill from Collingwood. Very nice winners there. As we get an Ignite, we've got a couple more. Very cool. And is that a number? It should be. Number 19, Luke Bruce. What's Luke Bruce's number? Is it number 19? If it is, I've hit something decent there. All right, last pack. The very last pack. Can we finish on something nice? Last pack magic. All right. We have Jake Lever, Francis Perkins, Oscar Allen, Jared Berry. Oh, we've finished with a dud pack, unfortunately. Well, that is, I guess, the way it goes. Win some, lose some. Oh, that's a bit of a disappointing end. To get 4 numbered cards from those, what, I guess you could say 15 packs of Footy Stars. Nothing really special from the team coach, I guess. The gold was all right. And then the gold maybe best and fairest. Probably the 2 better cards from the team coach. But yeah, nothing really special to write home about. Alright, there we go. That was Tips and Rips, the grand final edition. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you did watch out throughout the year, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed some of my tips. They've probably been comically wrong in some stages, and I hope some of the tips I gave you were okay. So I think that's pretty much going to be the last, I believe, opening of football cards maybe for the year, unless Select decide to bring out another set the end of the year. I believe that might be the very last set. So if it is, thanks for watching again, like I said. I will see you next year for round 1 of 2025 season. Wow, there we go. So, enjoy the weekend. I hope the game is good, and I hope you enjoy. I will see you next year. Goodbye.